Hi, I'm Shivi Ramoutar. Caribbean jerk pork and coconut rice is one of my favorite midweek meals. This quick version is so easy to make. So the oven's heated to 200 degrees. We've got our lovely juicy pork chops. A little tip for you, I'm gonna score the meat and that allows the marinade to really sink in. We've got our lovely jerk paste. Now I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of this because I like it really spicy. We're just gonna add a tiny little bit of seasoning, but a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we're just gonna bung that in the fridge. Now for the rice. Quickly, I'm gonna just rinse this rice just to release any extra starch so it's not too gloopy. Start with a generous glug of oil, and we're just gonna pop that on a nice low heat. So I'm using garlic, a pinch of allspice and thyme, and I'm gonna fry that in the pan and coat the rice in that oil. And add a little pinch of salt to stop the garlic from burning up on me. And now I can really smell that beautiful flavor coming from this pan. So I'm gonna coat the rice. We've got 400 mils of water, add a pinch of salt, and turn the heat up and bring that up to a nice boil. So that rice is boiling and making this kitchen smell so tropical. We're gonna amp up the tropical nature and use our bit of coconut milk. And we're gonna bring that down to a simmer and leave that for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now we can get to our lovely pork chops that have been sitting in that wonderful jerk paste. Got the heat on there, a nice glug of oil. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna just fry these off to give them a nice crisp outer edge, and then we're gonna finish them in the oven because it's simple and it's guaranteed not to be overcooked. Now we're just gonna transfer the pork chops to our roasting pan. We're just gonna cover it with foil. The key here is to really seal the edges of the tray and just leave it a little loose on top to keep that moisture in. And we're gonna put that into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until that pork is cooked through and the juices run clear. And we're gonna go off and finish this coconut rice. So we're gonna start with our spring onions. I've got some lovely fresh and zingy pineapple, but you can also use tin pineapple. And keep it in quite big chunks. We've got our beautiful golden sweet corn here, which just again adds a little bit of crunch. Now we come on to another special ingredient of mine, a chili. Because the jerk is gonna be quite spicy, I'm also gonna get rid of the seeds. Next up for the rice is beautiful, fresh, earthy coriander. And now it's time to check and see how our jerk pork is getting on. That's looking good and smelling fantastic. So we're just gonna leave that to rest. Now it's time to bring all these beautiful colors together. So we're gonna give this a nice little mix, good pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and we're gonna now add the rice. Now if you come across any stems of the thyme or any cloves of garlic, just remove it. So all I'm gonna do now is fluff the rice through the ingredients. Now let's get it served up. And the final flourish for this wonderfully vibrant rice is our cashew nuts and that nice bit of coriander. We don't want to leave behind any of this flavor, so I'm going to take these juices and serve it in a little jug so people can pour on as they wish. Caribbean food is all about sharing, and this is a perfect way to really get stuck in. So there you have it, a juicy jerk pork chops with a creamy coconut rice flecked with pineapple, sweet corn, chili, spring onions, cashew nuts. It's a carnival in a bowl. For more tasty recipes and cooking inspiration, head to tesco.com/realfood or hit the subscribe button.